Hello everybody and welcome to this guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is medium. I'm gonna play an old classic, Santa Ventura, hole number 2. And this is a part 3 that, it's a very good chance to stock up with some Kingmaker, especially if you are a grinder. This is a very welcome thing to have. Obviously, Kingmakers are good in tournament as well, of course. Before we take a closer look, make sure that you do hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. For those of you that do want to improve your game even more, you go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy and sign up for any of our tour guides and tournament guides. You can start as low as $2.50, and that's perfect now for the upcoming 9-hole cup. Alright, let's take a look at Santa Ventura. I'm gonna let it load. We have played this one a lot of times, and obviously as every time we've been playing this one, I've been tweaking, and obviously these that we've had a bunch is really good and gives you a good chance for success. We do have the Onyx chest for the hole-in-one, Fire chest for the yellow ring, Scarlet chest for the red ring, Topaz chest for the light blue ring, and Azure chest for the dark blue ring. Press the question mark on the top right. There you can find answers for the frequently asked questions for the golden shot. And you can then also press this little bubble that you can see there on the top right. And you can send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support if you need any more questions to be answered or you just experience an error. When it comes to the landing position, we are gonna play the same as we have done always. We're gonna do bottom of the yellow ring to be where the fringe meets the fairway, and then the ball guideline to point towards the hole. And this is before spin, and I cannot stress how important that is. Because if you add spin before you find your position, you're gonna be very lost in finding the correct position, which means that you're gonna find a big inconsistency in your result and you might not get as many chests as you would have gotten otherwise. So make sure to set up your position before you add the spins. We're gonna jump right into it and check out the 5 videos I have loaded for you, and we're gonna start with a slight northwest wind here. We're gonna go bottom of the yellow ring, as already explained, ball guideline pointed towards the hole, and we're gonna here play with obviously backspin, because otherwise we're gonna fly too long. So 4 backspin and a little bit of right spin together with that. 4 miles per hour. You can see in the VPR table on the right hand side we do have 2.6 range, and we are always going to pull over bullseye. And when the needle is flickering so slow, as you can see there on the left, the needle is not left, but you can see that the wind arrow is flickering very slow, which means that you should take a second or two to just double check so you do not have a very wonky pull angle going either a lot of 1201 or a lot of 1159, because that's obviously an effect that will create inconsistencies. That's the same with always make sure to center your ball in the best possible way. We do have the yellow ring there, got a little short, could have maybe taken off a click of backspin, but with a perfect ball here, we know we're gonna get ourselves a red ring as worst if done according to what we should be doing, and that's difficult in itself, right? 4 backspin and 0.2 left spin with 3 miles per hour here. That's the lowest win we can get, and we're gonna pull 2 rings and we're gonna pull over bullseye. So I'm pulling from the outside of yellow to the other outside of the yellow. And as for those that don't see that or know that, I'm always using the ball that is at the top of the take shot button to be as most accurate with my adjustment technique. Bounce on the fringe and we roll again short, and man, we need to loosen up a little bit with the backspin, especially maybe in those where we do have some crosswind involved, but also maybe when we do have the lowest type of wind, because obviously having a low wind will affect the ball less than if we do have a higher wind. Now, similar to what we had the first time, then the question is, have we learned from the first shot? We will see. So we set the target as we should be doing. Here you can see I'm using a little bit less backspin, but here I'm not using any side spin. 3.3 miles per hour is 2.2 rings, and once again we're gonna pull over the bullseye. Center the ball which is difficult, but do your very best of doing so, and hit perfect. Perfect ball here is bouncing on the fringe, but here you can see that we are not getting that in the hole. Very, very close once again. And now, though, we do have the fourth shot. Now we do have a slight tailwind, wind coming left to right here. And we're gonna set it up as again. And we're gonna go and move back to go 3.9 backspin here. And a click of left spin. 3.6 miles per hour. That gives us a total amount of rings to pull for 2.4 rings. And we are pulling over the bullseye as per usual. Adjustment is done, center the ball and hit a perfect ball. And this should be, I mean, if we have learned something along the way, this one should be very close or not even in. Rolls up. And we let it sneak in on the right hand side, which is brilliant. And we get ourselves the Onyx chest. Let's see, besides the Kingmakers, what we will get in this chest here now. Saturn. And then we do have the Firefly, which is good. I mean, not complaining about that. Sniper. And then we do have Hornet, and last but not least, we do have some Kingmakers in the end. One more shot to go. Let's take a look. And now we do have, I would say, a more or less a direct crosswind here, right? Bottom of the yellow ring by the fringe meets fairway. Ball guideline pointing towards the hole. 3.8 miles per hour is 2.5 rings. But first we set spin, 3.8 backspin, 0.4 left spin is what I'm adding here. 3.8 miles per hour once against 2.5 rings, and we are going to pull over bullseye. Center the ball and hit perfect, and this is going to be once again a very good chance. I believe that every single angle that you're getting with our guide here is going to be giving you a very good chance for a drop. Dropping this one hard right again. And maybe should have added a little bit more left spin. But, I mean, in the end, who cares? It's just nice to get some drops, right? All right, there we do have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure to take a look at the text guide. And we're going to see the one updated for the Santa Ventura. I'm gonna talk you through it as per usual. So there we do have it. We do have the text guide made by Tony Richardson. As always, for our golden shot, make sure to subscribe to Tony's channel. You do have the link in the description down below. On the top left, you do have the landing position. That is before spin. The bottom of yellow ring at the start of the fringe. Ball guideline directly at the hole, or to the hole, whatever way you wanna pronounce it. Then we do have the spins. We're gonna go 4 backspin, no side spin in both a direct tailwind and wind coming right to left with tailwind. Wind coming left to right with tailwind, 4 backspin, 0.2 left spin, direct cross spin left to right, 3.8 backspin, 0.4 left spin, wind coming right to left with cross spin, 3.8 backspin, 0.2 right side spin. Wind coming left to right with headwind, 3.5 backspin, 0.2 left spin. Wind coming right to left with headwind, 3.5 backspin, no side spin. Direct headwind, 3 backspin and 0.1 left spin. Adjustment is max plus a 20% elevation, and you do have the VPR table on the right hand side. Scan the QR code here on the guide and go directly to our tour and tournament guides on patreon.com/golf-tom. You can also find the link in the description down below. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Let me know in the comment section below how it went for you in the golden shot. I would love to hear, and I hope it went well. I will see you the next time. Make sure to check out the one for hard as well. That is out on the channel if you want to try your luck there as well. Much love to you all. Thank you so much, and good luck in your Golf Clash game.